Up, up, up. Now you're making a mess. Okay, there we go. Thanks. Hopefully it's my internet. Like I said, I'm really just waiting on I'm waiting on a better internet to come through. I think the problem is it seems to work well, like with my TV and different things like that, but I'm a little bit away from the box. So I think that's why it does it back here. And this area doesn't have like a lot of open window, you know what I mean? The windows are like kind of trapped off and stuff. So thanks for coming back, you guys. Yeah, he might. No beeping, please. Yeah, I need something. Yeah, you guys missed it too. It was so cute. He was hopping around. He went over and got that that ball that Earl tossed out, the styrofoam thing, and he shredded that. And he hopped back and forth a few times. So he was like being a real show off. And then I had to keep reconnecting from my phone to get back on. So I'm just glad it worked. Right, Buster? We're glad to be back. Sorry, you guys. I'm having a little bit of trouble with Insta. Or whatever, but internet, so we'll see. It's spinning. Daggone it. Are you guys here? Yeah, it's freezing again on my end as well. It's back. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's really frustrating. See, I feel like it's frozen again. Well, Buster's being really still. So that might be it as well. Okay, I know you're not going to be able to see anything for a minute, but I need to be staring at my phone for just a minute until we kind of get things. I'm going to refresh on my end. Yeah. I wish that my phone had an option to refresh. Um, oh, nice, CeeLo. Yeah, I think we're back, Willie. It's we're having some issues here and there, but I'm working on it. Yeah. I don't know that it's necessarily on my end. Then it might be because like my phone is working fine. Like I can do everything. I turned on like my TV to see if it was working, and it's working. So I kind of don't think it's actually my internet this time. Um, Let me put it back on B-Man there. Ooh. So you guys can watch them. Okay, good. Yeah, it's kind of been like that here today too. We had a couple beautiful days. I'm sure you did as well, Willie. Um, and then boom, it was done. So oh, oh goodness, Randall, I'll be praying for you. A baby. What, Earl? Yeah, it still seems a little glitchy to me, like when he walks. Yeah, it's being weird. Well, I know one of my kids has Verizon cell phone, and they've been having an awful time. Hi, bus. Let's see if that works. Sorry, guys. Working on angles here. Yeah, it looks like really blurry to me too, like blurry and glitchy. It gets in slow motion. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's if it keeps up, I'll have to go. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. I really don't think it's my internet. I think it's just glitching. Yeah, I actually don't think it's on my end this of the internet this time because everything else is working fine. So I think it must be something to do with YouTube. Okay, good, good. It looks a little better to me now too, and I can actually. It doesn't look like slow mo on my computer when it's moving the broom. So maybe it's worked itself out. Hopefully, we'll see. I know we all enjoy. Um, I know we all enjoy our time together. So hopefully it cuts out or cuts it out. I don't mean, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I think everybody's always, there's upgrades and might even be downgrades. Who knows? But um, I have the tripod down pretty low So he's kind of interested in it, but he also can see my water bottle, so he's thinking twice about it. I hope so. It seems like there's more watching than was in the other live, so we'll see. Oh, hey, from Florida. I've been seeing your comments a lot. Thank you. I appreciate the comments, the likes, and the positivity, and I appreciate that. It means a lot. Max. Oh. Where you going? Where you going, big bus? You gonna find a toy? Oh, let me get. Hang on a second. I need to get some toilet paper. Or toilet. Oh my gosh. Dang it. You gonna come back over here? Come on. You want to do your sink again? Here, let's try the sink. I'm not spraying you. I'm spraying the poo. Oh, you're fine. Here. Let's try the sink, buddy. You want to wash dishes? Or get a drink? Here. Come on, let's go fishing. I have to put newspaper down right there. I don't know if you guys can see him, but I'll be right back. I have to wash my hands. Oh, I caught you, you little booger. You know, you were trying my tripod. Oh. My cockatoo doesn't like for me to pet him. That's Dad's job. Makes him mad, and I don't like making him mad. I wish he liked it. And I'm actually using the one that you sent me for Christmas. And I really like it. I did something to the base. I need Ken to look at it this weekend, where I can't get the base to fold and change. I do have to be careful though, because it's a lighter weight one and he could definitely knock it over. But to be really honest, he doesn't seem as interested in this one as he does the others. So it's a win. And I haven't figured out the remote yet, but that's okay. But I like it. So again, thank you. There he goes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Joe. Thanks for everybody reminding them to like and subscribe and everything. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Oh, Regina, I remember you. I think you were here last week. I'm glad the ducks are being okay. Duck feet, huh? Well, we work really hard on keeping the trolls. Amanda and Willie do a good job. And Amanda's done a little bit of extra things on the channel with where it makes it much easier. Well, let me rephrase that. It makes it harder for trolls to even type certain things. So, we try really hard. I don't like, now last week on Wings Out, whoo-wee, it was troll central. I think it's maybe that time of the night, or something, but it's been a long time since we've had that big of an issue. And Amanda and Surstar were really busy. I know Amanda didn't even really get to enjoy the podcast, because of the troll situation. It was bad. Yeah, oh, here he goes. He's filling his cup. Look at it, guys. His cup runneth over. Oh, I might need to get some more water. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. I'm gonna get some water to have on hand for when he kind of scoops this out, because it's okay. It's okay. I just gotta put down some extra protection, bud. I'm gonna get some extra water, okay? So we have some on hand. I don't want that to break. Oh, why'd you leave me? I just went to get extra water. I think the batteries might be dying. Yep. I'll fix the camera in a second. I want to make another cup of coffee. And have a carrot. What are you doing, Bussy? Oh, you're coming back? You want me to try to turn it back on? Uh-oh. The batteries died. Well, actually, it might be a good thing, because he might sit there and try to fill it up. I know, buddy. I wasted all that battery trying to get you to encourage you to come out here, and now it's dead. Huh, Earl? Oh, guys, look at Earl. Nosy neighbor. So funny. Earl's a nosy neighbor, and he knows it. You ain't even trying to hide it, are you, Earl? Oh my goodness, Earl. That was funny. You know, if nothing else, you guys, you can always count on Earl for a good laugh. You can always count on him for that. Gosh, I hope I wasn't in view. I haven't really done anything with my hair or anything today. I was super busy yesterday making bread. That wasn't the only thing I did. I actually did a lot. But making homemade bread was part of it. And I'm gonna be honest, I was tired this morning. So I chilled for a little bit with my breakfast. The birds were being good. So I chilled out for a little bit and got a little behind. But it's okay, right, Buster? Right, Earl? Is it okay? Yeah. Anyway, Earl cracks me up. I'm sorry, Bus. I'm half tempted to set up the other one. What do you think, Earl? You dropped your cup, sir. Here you go. He's like trying to make it work. I don't know. I almost think this is just as funny as him splashing it all over. If he didn't have all those toys in there, he actually could scoop it out like he was last week. His bigger sink did ship today. Come here, Bobo. Come on. Up. Here. Bobo, honey. I hope I haven't missed anything, guys. I'm sorry. Yes, and you know, it's funny because, well, I always say Buster's the class, like the king of one-liners, but honestly, Earl is too. But Ken is like that. Ken is like really quick-witted and funny, and several of my kids are, oh, go, honey, I can't get through here. Come here. Come on, Bubba. Bubba. Oh my goodness. Bubba about took I have like a 25-foot long iPhone cord for the live because I keep it plugged in and I move it everywhere. There, he figured it out. He's throwing. Gosh, you guys, it's like he heard me say that. Gosh, Buster, you like never cease to amaze me. There. Oh, you want? Yeah, see, he heard me. I swear. He's a smart one, ain't he, Earl? So are you, feller. Love you, red fluffies. I'll have a lot of cleaning up to do again. Your English is just fine. It's okay. My English isn't good either. I blame it on being Appalachia. He's something. I'm telling you. Christy, I have 8 kids. Grown. He's trying to pick up a toy. Oh, okay, now he's trying to pick up a toy with the cup. That's cute. Okay, he gave up. He's like, forget it. That little cup might work better, Buster. The little blue one. I like it when Earl talks to himself too. It's funny. We're gonna need a refill soon, aren't we? Hey, Kristen and Kelly Sue. No, I have 8 children. Yep. Oh, they're grown. I'm a grandma 3 times over. But thank you. Yeah, Buster, his batteries died, and I really can't replace the batteries right now, so he came to the other measure that he could use the cup and scoop it out. He tried to fix the sink for a little bit. He's gonna have a lot to tell Dad about his day, isn't he? Mom let the batteries die, and I had to resort to other measures to get my work done. He's got a bunch of water. Yeah. Several of my kids played softball when they were young, and then one of my daughters played softball all the way through. We tried to keep our kids, we tried to keep them busy. Most of the time it is. Now, he will do this thing with me where his crayon, I call it his crayon, and all his body feathers fluff and he charges. Now, I know some of them will do that and they're being funny, but he is not. When he does that, he's not being good with me, so. Now, my Buster just talks like willy-nilly. Earl says a lot, but, you know, Earl could be... Hi. There he goes. Sometimes, yeah. I'm not... Buster doesn't... Buster loves me, but in his own odd parrot way. You know, he's not like a human. He has human characteristics, but yet he's a wild bird. So... He's a pretty bird. He wants to play with you, you guys. Percy's saying, "Come here, pretty boy. I'm pretty bird. I want to play with you." Yeah, I got a comment the other day. I'd love to play with you, pretty bird. You're so pretty, Percy. You're so special. You're special. The amazing Percy the bird. I don't know how old Buster is. I have no idea. No. No, there's too many dangers. Buster can't fly anyway. He can't fly right. He gets frustrated and tries to attack people, so. Oh, the kids, yeah, they pretty much do. You know, some are closer than others, like most big families, and they'll fuss it out sometimes. I have two of my girls are a lot alike, and sometimes they have to fuss it out. But I've taught my kids, I feel like, for the most of them, that you have to talk things out. So when they were little, I didn't do the shirt thing that went around, but if my kids were fussing and fighting, they had to sit down and stare at each other until they could have a conversation and work it out. So I like to think that they have pretty good skills at working things out when there's a debate to be done. Is that fun, Buster? Oh. Oh, hey, Bird Love, how are ya? It's good to see you. Ruth, I hope you're here. Hope you're doing well. I know you like quietly sit in the background and watch, but I just wanted to give you a shout out in case you're there. I'm doing well, thank you. Doing well. We had wonderful weather this week, and it was so nice. Now, it's going to turn cold again next week. Not anything like what's going on in other parts of the world, but I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for gardening. I have a few things already for gardening, so it's going to be beautiful until Tuesday, and then it kind of, but it's going to come right back up, so. But thank you for asking. Hey, Jamie, we're doing good. How are you? I've stood my ground, and I mean, at times, yes, that'll work, but there are other times, there's just certain body language I know, and he defies what other people call as body language with cockatoos, but I know when he's about to get, Ken used to just say, like, just pick him up, just do, and I was like, no, like, I know when he's, this or that. And after the bite I got on my ankle, I think he really gets the big picture now, and he trusts me when I say he is not in a good way with me, because I kept telling him when I was coming out, I was like, I have to watch him because he's being weird with me today. And anyway, then he got me, so I just kind of know. But hi Joe, thanks for coming. there's different ones where I can stand my ground. He pretty much listens to me. You know, I think we're going to try to get a video this weekend of two things. One, if me or Ken, either one, or even our daughters, tell him to go to his room. Now, sometimes you have to, like, be stern and say, go to your room and play. Oh, no, you're good, Buster. I don't want to say it. You're good. You're good. Keep playing. Anyway, when we say that, he listens. And we kind of wanted to show that. I think I have showed it in other videos, too. And, the other one is he does something really funny when he goes to bed at night. And I haven't been able to film it because when he sees me, he stops. So I'm going to try to set up the camera and put it up and then leave the room before Ken puts him in bed. But Ken said, so if we don't make Buster get up on his perch at night, he will scream and holler at the bottom of his cage all night long. So Ken has to show him the water bottle and say, go to your perch, and he will. He doesn't even have to spray him. He just shows him the bottle like, you know, you have to go on your perch. But like I said, it's a nightmare if he doesn't. And he said he says something and it's 3 words. And he said, I can't make out what he's saying. And normally when we can't make it out, if I can listen with headphones, I can figure it out. But he says the same thing every time. So we're going to try to get those 2 things on the video this weekend. I know it won't hurt it though. It really isn't as bad as it looks. Yeah. You know, the big thing I think with Buster with me is that's one of the reasons I'm not giving him any more water either. One of the big things with Buster with me is jealousy with Ken. And I don't know if you have that situation in your home or not, but I'm not his person. Ken is his person, but yet he knows and understands that I love Ken. And Ken, you know, we're a husband and wife. He gets that. If I go and rub Ken's bald head, he gets mad. So it's an interesting type of thing. Yeah, I think it's okay though. Oh no, maybe I'll take a picture and show Ken. Now he's got to clean his beak because he did all that. Because I washed my walls down because they get full of powder. Oh, yeah. He does listen. You know, it's taken Ken a long time to really get the gist of the fact of, like, how intelligent Buster really is. Like, Earl, it's so obvious. Even little old Percy. Now, I don't believe Percy so much understands context in the way that Earl and then Buster does. But, oh, Earl's back up here. Let's pay attention to Earl for a little bit. Hi. How are you, big fella? You want a kiss? Thank you. But just in the last few months, I think Ken has really come to understand, you know, the things that Buster really does get. I said something to Ken last night, and Buster answered. Like, it something, I can't remember, I wish I could remember what it was, but, and the thing with the sink yesterday, like, it just really is amazing. Oh, does somebody want a bird? Oh, Kylie, please, if you want a parrot, any kind, please work with the rescue. There's hundreds of thousands of them. Lily, you got stats of birds in rescues, especially cockatoos. They're the most rehomed bird. They're the most abused bird in the entire world. And please, I beg of you, if you really want a bird, work with a rescue. Yeah, and I mean that's not real unusual really with birds. They pick a person. 100,000, yeah. Yeah. Hey Bird Glove, try hot pepper flakes in your food. Don't fall for the gimme and buy the stuff that they say keeps them away. It doesn't. But if you buy red hot pepper flakes and add it to your bird seed, it helps. It's not a cure-all because you know if they get wet or damp, it kind of takes. But birds can't taste peppers, and they actually love it, and it's good for them. It's a good for parasites. Um, oh, thanks for that. Glad I have newspaper down. Anyway, it works. It does help a lot. Um, I always get mine at all Ollie's. I'm not sure where you're at, but I get my red pepper flakes at Ollie's pretty cheap, and I add it into the bird seed, and that's been working for me. That's why I have a lot of newspaper. And those of you that ask all the time if Buster's potty trained, you're not. He said I'm not. Yeah. He kind of used to be a lot better, but he knows it frustrates me, so now he likes to just poop at will. But he always poops off of something. Always. He always goes to something and poops off of that. That's why I keep newspapers around, Chuck's pads, things like that. That's why. No, he has to. Yeah. Well, that's why I put the papers and do all that because he always goes off of something though. He doesn't now Earl just poops wherever the heck he wants, and so does Percy. That's why I like when I put him on the bed, I put a blanket down. You know, things like that. I also want to have movie day again sometime, and I'm thinking about trying to put Percy in a harness. I have one. I'm not 100% sure it'll fit him, but I might try and work on that this weekend. But we'll see. I also have some gardening I want to do this weekend. We might have some lots of outside time this weekend, huh, Earl? You think? Making sure he don't step in that poo-poo. I might, let me put a piece of paper over this. Because the live's almost over, and I put Buster up. You're okay, buddy. And clean up after the live. And so what I do is just throw a clean newspaper over top of it. No, yeah. What are you doing now? Don't tear up my curtains. Sister gave me those. They're my favorite. I'm probably gonna have to go soon, guys. I know it's like 10 till, but my sugar's getting low. For real, Condo, you shouldn't harness them, or he would be able to be out more if he was on my shoulder. Oh, yeah, the yellow snow is coming soon. It's I call it southern snow. The pine pollen. Ugh, it's awful. Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's why I always, say please, 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 you know. Um Please, if you really want a bird, please work with the rescue. It's important to know too that you guys, I have to go get like something real quick. Sorry, you guys. My sugar's like too many.
Hello. Go. Go.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Kristen, I'll go look. I'm sorry. You don't show up in my feed, even though I'm subscribed, and I'm pretty sure I hit the bell. But I do with Rebecca, and it doesn't show up either when she puts out a new video. So I need to go look. No, Buster, you can't have this. It's about 5 till, guys. I gotta. I'm gonna have to get me some like real lunch. I'm not sure why it's like tanking. I didn't even eat any cream of mushroom soup. So, you guys have a good weekend. Thanks for being here and watching and liking and commenting and all that good stuff. I'll put out my live information next week. You guys have a good weekend. Thanks for being here. You guys.